Hi guys, this is Rati here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about the importance of writing every day, that how important indeed it is to write each and every single day. That is, if you want to take up writing professionally, whether you want to become a fiction writer or a professional content writer or whatever genre of writing you want to pursue, it is very important to write every day. Now, to begin with, let me start by saying that, as far as this topic is concerned, I am by no means an expert. In fact, it's very recently that I have started writing every day, and I just want to share my experiences with you and, things that I'm learning. I just want to share these things with you. So now let me begin by, talking about why is it important to write every day. So I am a poet and मैं poetry लिखती हूँ. And I'm also a journalist. So I've done a lot of journalistic writing and a lot of poetry writing. Now the thing with poetry writing is that, poetry writing is pretty sort of sporadic. जब कभी भी एकदम से मन करता है, विचार आते हैं आपके दिमाग में, तब आप कविता लिखते हैं. तो ये poetry writing होती है. As far as journalistic writing goes, journalistic writing also is, very target oriented. मतलब, यू हैव अ सब्जेक्ट, एक टॉपिक होता है, उसको आपको कवर करना होता है. आप किसी इवेंट को कवर करते हैं, आपके पास एक पर्टिकुलर इशू होता है जिसके बारे में आप लिखते हैं, लोगों का इंटरव्यू लेते हैं. So in journalistic writing, what I'm trying to say is that you have a lot of basically, you have a lot of raw material and you have a target that you have to write about this. So it's fairly, I won't say easy, but to do these kinds of writing, you don't need the kind of patience that you need for, let's say, fiction writing or some other kinds of writing. So I think I am a bit low, quite a bit low in the patience department. So my problem has been till now that even though I write poetry, a lot of poetry, my poetry books have been published. And as I said, I have done a lot of journalistic writing. I do write articles here and there, but I have never been able to, sort of write a piece of fiction yet. Anything, कुछ भी मैं नहीं लिख पाई अभी तक, चाहे वो कहानी ले लीजिए, be it a short story or novel, तो बहुत दूर की बात है. I try to write, some sort of 2-3 chapters of, some plots that came to my mind. But then, as I said, I did not have the patience. So, right, I abandoned that halfway through and it's just lying literally as it is today. So then I, this taught me the importance of writing every day. Because as I said, that if you want to do long form writing, especially like fiction, where you have to write a lot and where you have to think a lot, you need to have, that kind of patience with writing. And to develop that kind of patience with writing, you have to write every day. You have to tell yourself that it's little by little steps that you take towards becoming a good writer. और एकदम से रातों रात आप, ऐसा नहीं होगा कि कोई बहुत ही एक सपना आएगा और आप रातों रात कुछ बहुत अच्छा लिख पाएंगे. It doesn't work like that. A lot of stuff which you will write will also, end up being trashy. It has to go into the waste bin. But it is important to start writing every day. That's what I've discovered, and I started doing this pretty recently. Although my motives were a bit different, not fiction writing so much, but the fact that, for the past 2 years at least, I'm trying to, sort of earn my living as a freelance writer. I am trying to sort of freelance across, a lot of platforms, and I work for a lot of online sites, online freelance writing sites. Now, the thing with these, freelance writing sites is that you need to sort of have your portfolio as a writer, not in terms of journalistic writing, but a lot of, areas related to content writing, be it health and fitness or motivation, lifestyle or whatever, so many different topics, technology under the sun. So I recently enrolled myself I signed up on medium.com, and I started writing articles on Medium. Now, for those of you who don't know about Medium, so medium.com is amazing because Medium is basically, the site where people from all across the world write. And by the way, they also have a partnership program, but that's unfortunately not open to people living in India as yet. But the great thing about Medium is it's pretty much like blogging. You can write about any topic and, you can sort of like... there is no censorship, like there's no sort of a standard as such, ki your writing standard has to be this much. Whether you're a writer at any level, you can start writing on Medium and, sort of consolidate a writing portfolio. That's one thing. But since here I'm talking about the importance of writing every day, so the amazing thing about, which writing on Medium sort of is, sort of, it's getting me to write every day. As I said, I am not the kind of person who has the patience to, just write randomly. Like, I cannot sit with a paper and a pen, and just like, okay, sit in front of my computer and just write randomly about anything every day. That's not how it works with me. And, that's not how it works with most of us. We need some kind of a goal-oriented thing, especially when we're not used to writing every day. So, there has to be an end to what you're writing. So I'm not saying that you enroll yourself on medium.com, all of you. But what I'm trying to say is that you have to connect your writing somehow with some goal. It can be, it has to be, some goal in your professional life. I think you have to connect your writing to, and only then you will be able to motivate yourself to write every day. So, you can write articles, on certain topics. You can pick up those topics and then you can, pitch those articles, write-ups to different magazines or different websites. This can be your homework. This will motivate you to write every day. Or, you can start your own blog, and then you have this responsibility, right? It's a professional thing. And even if you're starting at a beginner's level, you have this minimum basic responsibility that you have to write, like, you have to contribute something to this blog every day. Or even if you want to write a piece of fiction, you want to write a short story, you have to little by little, write some different ideas that are coming into your head about the plot, about whatever. Before you actually start writing that piece of fiction, you have to write these little ideas, and you have to make a point that you work on that, piece of fiction, whether it's real writing or writing about those ideas. You devote some time to working on that every day. So what I'm trying to say is that what motivates you towards writing every day, in my opinion, is concrete goal formation. Your writing needs to be targeted towards, some kind of goal. And that's only how you will first, to begin with, get into the habit of writing every day. And it's only, after you form that habit that you can actually now, start doing that random writing as well. That, I just sit in front of the computer, or I sit with a pen and paper, and, ideas just start flowing in and I write something. But in order to reach that stage, in order to inculcate that level of patience that you can write and write and write, you first need to do, I strongly feel, some goal-oriented topics. Pick up a topic, any topic that you like, any writing style that you like, and just let it flow. Just write something about a particular topic every day. Like I told you, the way I'm writing for Medium, and, I just recently, yesterday, I wrote an article about social media and storytelling. Then I wrote some article about motivational books. So a lot of topics under the sun you can write about. And the beauty about writing articles is that, you don't need to it's not so difficult as writing fiction. As I said, fiction is a different thing altogether. And I think for anybody to be able to even start writing fiction, think of writing fiction, you have to first, as I said, inculcate this discipline of writing. And this discipline of writing, as I said, will only come if your writing is goal-oriented. If you give yourself, some kind of task that, I have to do, this is the goal of this writing, this is the end of this this is the sort of reason why I'm doing this particular assignment. Because, otherwise it just doesn't work. Writing every day for people like me, it doesn't work. So I think it's the same for you. And so yeah, today I just wanted to share about my experiences, about that I've recently started to write every day, and as I embark on this journey, I will definitely share more experiences with you. Thank you so much, guys, for listening. If you like my content, please do press the like button, and please do subscribe to the channel as well. Thank you, guys. Bye.